Insurance isn't one size fits all. That's why customers have enjoyed Progressive's Name Your Price tool for years now. With the Name Your Price tool, you tell them what you want to pay, and they'll show you options that fit your budget. So whether you're picking out your first policy or just looking for something that works better for you and your family, they make it easy to see your options. Visit Progressive.com. Find a rate that works for you with the Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Most of us spend 4 years navigating the great social and educational experiment we call high school. 4 years that takes forever, but goes so fast. An incredible period of personal growth where we start marching away from childhood towards an unknown future. We start to figure out who we are and who we want to be. We learn about things that excite us and about things that bore us. We meet people who become lifelong friends and others who we will hate by sixth period. We will go to parties and dances and rallies and games. We learn how to play sports and instruments, how to act in plays and in social situations. We get our first job, our first car, and if we're lucky, our first kiss. It's a magical, awful, exciting, frustrating, and fantastic time. A time where, even though we are excited to have the entire world in front of us, we might want a little something to remember what we're leaving behind. And whether that's a yearbook, class ring, cap and gown, or diploma, this place has it all. And that's why this week's On Brand is on Jostens.
We're all jazzed up, really having a cow. You want your favorite show, and it's on right now. It's on brand.
Welcome to On Brand with Jon and Marisa.
Hey, I'm Jon.
Hey, I'm Marisa. Oh, this is us being sillier.
It wasn't, but I guess. Flip it.
Jon started the episode right before we recorded saying, how do we be funnier?
We need to be funnier. What do you guys think? Let's do a survey. Do we need to be funnier?
My ego is too fragile. Don't tell me.
Everyone's like, Marisa does. Jon's on point.
Everything negative you have to say about me, I agree. And I have more evidence.
Yeah, I don't like to read negative things.
Jostens. As a class ring holder, this one is near and dear to your heart and your finger.
Wearing it right now. I am obviously a lover of vintage class rings. I'm wearing my fiance Jeff's ring right now. He gave this to me. He graduated in 95. Staten Island U.
Sure.
Or something.
Something like that.
Something like that. This is a Jostens ring. I looked last night.
Wow.
So very on point.
They probably all are. I think they have quite a grip.
They do have a large portion of the pool. Did you have a now see, I got a class ring and I didn't love mine and I wish I did. It's like one of those things for someone, I really struggle making decisions. If I'm going to meet you for dinner, I'm looking at the menu 2 weeks in advance. Like I got to know what I'm doing. Class ring is decision haven. It's like what metal, what color, what font, what activities, what stone.
They sell it as like an heirloom that will last for your entire life, which is a really hard at a period in your life where you do not know who you are or what your identity is. To try to make a very expensive decision based on that, I can't even like go to Chipotle. I'm like, am I a quesadilla or a taco? I don't know if I'm a sapphire or an opal.
Am I a chicken bowl or a steak taco?
Tragedy and comedy masks, or
that's literally what mine was.
Yours
I think you knew that in your subconscious because I've said it before.
I mean, that's all mine would have been. I did drama. I didn't do anything else.
Yeah, mine would have been like a pair of vampire teeth or a cape. And
a closet to sleep in and be in.
I should have had a closet.
Oh my God. We both slept in closets.
So let me see if I'm reading this correctly. The right side, you want comedy, tragedy. Yep. In rose gold. And then the other side, you drew a picture of a closet, it looks like. Yes, that is what I want.
Rose gold. I'm not mixing metals. I'm not even into rose gold. I panicked and just said it.
See, this is what I mean when I say we have to be funnier. You can't panic on your gold. I got a gold ring, which was very off-brand for me at the time. I was a silver boy, but I saw gold as the future. I got tragedy and comedy on one side. I just did too many things. I did what is now my biggest peeve in design is over-designed it. tragedy and comedy on one side. Other side, the year, I think, that I graduated, and a peace sign.
Also, very off-brand for you.
A peace sign. I went through a peace sign phase. But yeah, off-brand. Like, not something I want permanently attached to me.
No.
I think I had got a black onyx stone because I was a culture queer.
Sure.
I had a gold Virgo emblem on top of the black stone. And then the bottom of the ring, like this part, I didn't even leave smooth. They had like an etched option. So this is all etched on the bottom. It was just like so much.
This is more packed than a to-go container at a Whole Foods hot bar.
Oh, man, I thought you were going to bring Chipotle back again somehow. Brought to you by Chipotle. Did you have one?
No, I didn't commit to anything. I could get seduced by the catalog in the same way you all do. You know, in high school, you see it. You see the shining faces on the students. I was more into the idea of school than the actual meat and potatoes of being there. I think I mentioned this at graduation. So a peer taught me long division on a whiteboard as I was waiting to go do my commencement walk because I didn't know long division. I had very few memories of school. I didn't learn anything.
Were you expecting me to be shocked by the fact that you didn't know long division?
Yeah,
I'm not.
your jaw is still in its original position, which I find very rude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't really stick in with me. And I didn't go to college. I was just kind of like, I'm ready to get out of here. Yeah, but I like the idea of a boyfriend's varsity jacket. But then you look at those, you're like, these are $950.
Everything's so expensive. I had a varsity jacket, but it was a Coca-Cola varsity jacket.
Those are cool.
So it had like an 86 patch for the year Coca-Cola was made. It had like all Coke patches on it.
You didn't get one for being a math whiz? That's such a turnoff if you see a guy with a varsity jacket and then you see it's for something like improv or
anything for improv is a put off.
That's a real turnoff.
Nobody wants that. Yeah, but I did get one. I mean, I did want, I guess a part of me, as cool as I thought I was as a vampire goth, like...
You were buying into the whole machine.
Maybe it was, and my mom probably, I don't remember, but my mom probably pushed it. She was probably like... She's from a time when everyone did get a ring, and she was probably like, this is something you're going to want when you're older.
Meanwhile, you can like go to a flea market and dig through like a Home Depot bucket full of class rings.
I wish. I started looking, when I started researching this again, I was like, I'm ready for another one to
Another one? You want more than one class ring?
Well, I want at least 3 more because I want a blue stone, a red stone, and a green stone.
Why?
I don't know. That's when I get my full powers. I am
very
Jeff,
Iron Man.
Jeff the white, Brad the green,
Game
Mark
of Thrones,
the red, and all the colors.
I haven't checked lately to see if I'm still a notable alum on my high school's Wikipedia page. You remember this? This was very early on the pod lore that what kept adding myself as a notable alum to Dana Hills High School Wikipedia page. And I would put it up. I would add myself with Nicole Brown Simpson, not to brag.
I don't consider that a brag. No, that is actually
By
cool.
the next day, it would be taken down by some psychopath. Who cares? Let me have this one thing.
Wasn't one of our listeners like went to that same... Wait, was it my friend Wendy, I think, went to that school?
Wendy went to my school.
I think Wendy went to the same school.
Really?
Yes.
When did she graduate?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I graduated in 2004. And a friend of the pod, Jillian, listens as well, and we went to high school together. But some freaks were adding it to the Wikipedia, updating it as it was very aggressively being taken down every day. And I don't know where it stands now. It's probably been long removed. Well, so let's get back out there. Add it back in. And you should be a notable alum on your high school's Wikipedia page because you're an Emmy winner.
I would think so. I should write them a snail mail letter.
Yeah,
and let them know that I've received an Emmy. Hey, just wanted you to know, have you checked your faxes? Now my school's like huge. Like when I went, it was like one school. Now it's divided into several schools. Oh, wow. It's really grown over there.
The John Glover School of the Arts. I honestly can't.
With just a big peace sign on the front door.
They're like, the symbol he wants to be associated with the most, a peace sign. Also, you're not like you like peace, but you're not like a peaceful person.
Oh, I'm far from a peaceful person. I would like leave my peace symbol like in someone's like face.
Sure, in someone's face.
Yeah, no.
I keep waiting to get asked to be a commencement speaker at my high school graduation for like my...
Would you do it? I would do it.
Yeah, I would do it. And it's like when I had kids, I kept waiting for somebody to assume I was the nanny because I was too young, and it never happened. Never happened, not even once. I would be like pushing the stroller and then I kept waiting for someone to be like, oh, she's so cute. Like, are you the nanny? Never happened.
You're a mom of 3?
Are you the grandma?
What's that knocking I hear? Wait, you're not about to 40? Wow.
Somehow the acclaim and acknowledgement, it feels so far away.
Did you have any of the, I don't remember if I did. I don't think I did. Any of those things in the yearbook?
A senior superlative?
Yeah, is that what that is?
You would know if you had one, and I say that as somebody who does.
Oh, you do have one?
Yeah. And
most likely.
You'd remember.
I don't even know if our school did. If we did, only the cool people
you'd
did.
Forget. I was actually looking at this the other day, my middle school yearbook. It's so funny, like, how times have changed in this, like, most subtle way. I swear, like, one of the categories was, like, best lips or something. It's like biggest flirt, best lips, hottest ass. It was
most breast potential.
It was like so rude. Like the idea of being marked biggest flirt when you're like 13, 12 years old feels so insane. I did get a class clown 2 years in middle school. And then I also was voted most likely to be on Saturday Night Live in high school.
That's a good one.
Which they didn't know about podcasts. Right? Nowadays, it would be most likely to be a low-level podcaster.
Right.
I'm sure that's a category now.
This is probably just one step to SNL.
You think?
I feel like you're still on that path.
My dream.
Your dream of being on SNL.
My dream job. I refuse to travel.
I know. I love that my only reason I feel like I wasn't on SNL is like, because I don't want to live in New York.
Oh, that's the only
reason. It wasn't
reason.
because they weren't interested.
I can't think of a worse job.
It does seem challenging.
You couldn't pay me. You couldn't pay me enough money to do it.
It's like New York in general. If you can do it when you're young, sure.
Sure.
But like at our age, we're like, okay.
At our age?
I mean, in the scheme of things, if you look at the timeline of Earth, we are the same
we
age.
exist in the same era. Dinosaurs did not live at the same time as people. A lot of people don't know that.
George Washington didn't even know that dinosaurs existed because the dinosaur bone hadn't been discovered yet. Wow.
I hope that was the last thing he heard before he passed. What's this big bone? And he was like, pardon?
All right, so Jostens, should we get into it?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Should we talk about it?
You don't want to talk about Devil Wears Prada 2. You don't want to talk about your car battery. Jonas' latest car battery died.
I can save those for off-brand.
Okay, well, that's a good tease because maybe somebody's on the fence about driving their way over to Patreon. John saw Devil Wears Prada 2.
And I'm going to talk about it all 2 days ago in off-brand.
I was so disappointed because Irma, I had the Sunday's newspaper on the front porch, and there was a really nice section about Devil Wears Prada 2 I wanted to save for you as a clipping, and Irma Klink got rid of the newspaper. I'm like, it was Wednesday. I'm like, we have 3 more days.
Wow.
Cool.
Yeah,
cool
you got to keep it at least until the next Sunday.
Yes.
You just swap them out. So you always only have one.
I have one in rotation. God, really good. Really. I had one of those moments where, you know, like when you read a book for the first time, like ever, and like you can't stop talking about like how good book is, and like you're like, do people know about books? Like books are so amazing, incredible, and like you just going on and on about the one book you read. I had that experience about these like 3 articles I read in the New York Times where I came to David and I was like, you don't understand, like we're so used to just like reading a headline. When you read like really good journalism, the cover story was about this family dairy. There's so few family dairies left in America. This like one of the last few dairies. They shut down production finally. It costs to make 100 pounds of milk. For some reason, they're by weight, not liquid volume. 100 pounds of milk, you make $20. And they cost $30 to produce. And this story about, like, it could make me cry. Like, this family farm auctioning off their cows. I, like, could not stop talking about like, how good print journalism is and, like, how everything is lost by just, like, reading a tweet to get a news story. You're missing all the nuance and the writing and so much. And then David was like, you're never going to believe what I was just, the audiobook I've been reading at work while he was building his desk. Dostoevsky.
What?
He's reading Crime and Punishment. So we were just like out of body, 2 completely different people. I'm telling him about the New York Times cover story. He's telling me about Crime and Punishment. I'm like, who the hell are we? Who do we think we are?
I'm texting. Did you see they took the doorknobs off of Scientology buildings because of this TikTok trend?
Did they really?
Yeah.
Wow, took the doorknob. How do you get in? Secret knock?
I don't know, but you can't get in from the outside. Someone has to push it, I guess.
Wow. You got to get buzzed in.
Yeah.
You ever do this knock? Dun, 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 dun.
Sure.
That's a fun knock.
I think that's a fun knock. They didn't. I mean, you could do it on the table.
Oh, wow. That was like a mysterious
They're
one.
like, wait, does he know the code? He only got half the code. Your reading reminded me of a video I saw yesterday. They were talking about, I think it was Chanel, like making like Chanel No. 5 perfume.
Oh.
And the jasmine that they have to pick for it. Like the process to pick the jasmine flowers, it's like it can only happen in the morning because in the afternoon the sun will wilt them.
Oh my
you
God.
have to do them by hand because they're too fragile. And it takes something like 30 million to make like one little thing of wax, and they put like 3 drops in each I was like, okay, this is like
that's a lot
worth the cost of the perfume.
Do you like Chanel No. 5? I don't think it smells good.
I have, I wonder if they even still have it.
Pardon?
I have a bottle of Chanel Egoiste. Do you remember that?
No.
It was like a men's cologne.
Okay.
And it was like one of my first adult purchases. I was like, this is my scent.
I'm a man.
I'm a man now.
There was a time in like the late 90s, maybe mid 90s, where you were told that to become an adult, you had to find your signature scent.
Really?
Yes.
I think I just figured that out on my own.
This was like big in magazines. It's
Yeah.
like find your signature scent. Are you fruity? Are you playful? Are you musky, seductive, romantic? And it's like that thing. Like it's like your class ring. You got to boil down who you are
Yeah.
into a smell.
All these, and you know what's at the top of all of these instructions?
What?
A brand.
That is so
all
true.
brands are like, you got to figure out who your identity is for your ring.
And then in the magazine, they're putting like, suggestions. If you're a fruity and floral, then try these 3 different perfumes that happen to all be available at Macy's.
Right. Do they even do perfume strips in magazines anymore?
They do, yeah.
They do?
Yeah.
Oh, that surprises me. I feel like that would have gone way of the dodo.
I'm confused by that. Somebody's in there. How do they get it in the factory? There'll still be like a little like smear of lotion in like a little foil envelope. I'm like, how's that lotion getting in there?
I mean, I feel
I'm suspicious. I'm not buying it. Every like 2 years, I keep thinking I'm going to be a perfume person, and I'll go and I'll like try one on because you know how it changes as you wear it, and it like everybody's
top notes,
chemistry.
middle notes, lasting.
I'll do a little in a Sephora, and then like 15 minutes later, blazing headache, and I just can't do it. I can't do it.
I actually, I wear my signature scent for decades at this point is Activist. But of course it is because I have a peace sign tramp stamp. I just have a peace sign on my butt. Activist.
Sure.
It's from Body Shop. They're currently
Do they
not
still
even
make it?
Body Shop closed last year. They all went away.
Oh my
They
God,
have
I
now
forgot
reemerged as an online only store, and they're really proud of it. They brought back Dewberry. They have not brought
Weird thing
back.
to be proud of.
They're like, we're back, and like we're doing like 90s again. They're
E-commerce.
so happy they're back. And they're all vegan now. And they're bringing back some of their old scents. They've not brought back Activist. I luckily, when it was on sale, one of the last times before they closed, I think I bought 10 bottles.
Oh my God.
Something told me that something was happening.
Yeah.
And so I don't even feel guilty about that. And a bottle of Activist at the time, full price was $28.
Okay.
When it was on sale, it was $14. So I spent like $90. And a bottle lasts me, I think, 3 years.
Does it degrade?
This comes in a black bottle. I mean, it doesn't seem to.
Okay.
I don't think good. I don't know if this is good, but like my Chanel is old, but a good quality perfume will keep its scent for a very, very long time. Especially if it's not really exposed to air.
Yeah, true. So your Chanel, your rare old Chanel, you found that when you were a boy.
Yeah.
That was you coming out.
That was me coming out. I was like, I remember, I was like, my colors are maroon and cream. My scent is Chanel Egoiste. I had all these things.
That's so funny. You still do maroon. I think of you
maroon.
I associate you with maroon.
At this point, all colors have come and gone.
Sure, but I think I'm looking at a maroon water bottle right now.
Absolutely.
Maroon and red, that's a very John combo.
Yeah, that's fun. Kind of varsity.
It's very varsity.
Which leads us into
a hot, creamy. People don't like when we call
people
teenagers
people creamy. And apparently Asperger's isn't a thing
18-year-olds.
anymore. All I do on Tuesdays is find out everything I've said that is wrong.
There was something somebody said in the Discord that was like, John, don't use that term anymore.
Yeah, I remember. I won't say it because I didn't even remember saying it. And they're like, don't say that again.
It was on Patreon.
We're just getting in trouble. Come into Patreon. You can dom me.
It's like somebody will say like, he's from a different generation.
Dad.
He might say something at Thanksgiving and, we just like let it slide. Like, just like move on.
It's literally only done from ignorance.
Sure.
I don't know what terms have come and gone.
We're never malicious. No malintent.
No malintent. Devil Wears Prada is good.
That's it?
That's it. I loved it, but I feel like now we've rambled on for 25 minutes?
Yeah, about that, 24 minutes.
But we'll talk about it.
We'll go in more in depth because you had to you went, it was like all around town.
It's a whole story.
Nothing is simple with you. It's never just like going to a place and doing a thing. There's always something.
It wasn't my fault, right, Christine? Mm-hmm. Wasn't my fault. All right, class rings. When did the first class ring hit the scene?
1991.
You wish. Close. 191 years ago.
Wow, okay.
Created by the United States Military Academy at West Point in 1835. They basically made it as a symbol of unity and camaraderie.
Great.
And just to remember the people's time in the academy. The tradition obviously caught on, especially like around the beginning of the 1900s, and it's now just a commonplace thing, which has had ups and downs. It reached its peak probably in the 50s, had a resurgence in the 70s.
50s feels peak class ring.
Peak class ring.
It's like wearing your boyfriend's class ring on a little chain. That's very Varsity Jacket. It's sock hop. Going steady.
It's very going steady, very making out on the bleachers, not under the bleachers.
Under
the bleachers is 80s. Our parents made out on the bleachers. We made out under the bleachers.
Yeah, we both made out under the bleachers.
Together, with each other. We're going to reveal in our last episode we're a couple.
We're married.
Yeah. According to the Complete Book of Etiquette, while you're in school, you wear the insignia of the school facing you.
Oh.
It's like to show you what you're aiming towards. Okay. Like this is your goal. Once you graduate, you flip the ring, and that shows the world where you've been.
I love manufactured lore.
It's the same with cap and gown. It's like before you graduate, put the tassel on this side.
Sure.
Other time, they got to give it like some sort of thing.
Give it meaning. Sure.
Yearbooks. Do you know when the earliest yearbook came out?
I know my grandma's yearbooks. I still have them.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's nice.
There's a funny part in it where they're talking, you know how there'll be like current events or kind of like pop culture things of the moment? There's like a whole section in my grandma's yearbook about how like cars are new. And it's like, how are people going to appreciate travel if they have to if they drive everywhere?
It's like us with AI. It's like the AI of the time.
Cars were AI, yeah.
Cars were AI.
Yeah.
The earliest yearbooks were more like, they're not yearbooks of like today. First of all, they started coming out in the 17th century. And those books were more like scrapbooks. They would have like dried flowers in them. Like
cool.
Things that like newspaper clippings, hair.
Oh, that's
maybe
fun.
a rogue tooth. Like, I don't know. You just put anything in there.
A loose pube.
A little bouquet of pubes that you draw.
Your lover's pubes in a bouquet.
With a prose.
Oh.
My sister found, my dad was cleaning house one day and threw these out, and thank God my sister saw them on top of the garbage. My unsentimental father had thrown away his mother's scrapbooks from when she was dating his father.
Why?
And these are like handwritten,
oh my
huge.
God.
It would be like my first date with Bobby, and it had like the gum wrapper in it, and like all the things.
It's just like sitting on top of a bunch of like corn cobs.
Yeah, like old Raising Cane's boxes. Like, I don't need this anymore.
Wow, that's psycho.
So my sister has those, and that's kind of how I picture these being. Like, they just kind of created their own memories.
Wow.
Then in 1809, the first official bound yearbook came out. That came out through Yale University.
Heard of it.
The very fluid title, Profile of Part of the Class Graduated at Yale College.
Oh.
Love it.
Great.
Now, like, the yearbooks have some sort of, like, catchy, like,
sure,
go get them, whatever. Now, 1809, one of the issues with this yearbook would have been photography didn't exist yet.
Sure.
So what they did was, and I think this is really interesting, I'd love to see one, they included printed silhouettes of each of the students. Have you ever done a silhouette? I went to a party where this is my favorite silhouette story. We have actually, my sister has silhouettes of my dad as a kid and his mom and dad, our grandparents. I went to a party that had a silhouette artist Halloween party. And that was the year
that's cool.
It was such a great
It's a really
thing.
good idea.
It's a funny party to do it at because we're all in costume. So I had dressed as a Fear Factor contestant for that costume. So I had built a plastic box around my head that said Fear Factor around it with spiders like stuck to my face and coming out and blood all over. I couldn't take it off.
Oh my God.
I had to screw it around onto my head. To smoke, I had to slide my hand up in it and smoke it and fill the box with smoke. So that's what my silhouette is. It's like my face, but then he put a big box around it. It was really cool.
They have those at Disneyland too.
Yeah.
A silhouette was the first time I got self-conscious about my dinky ponytails. I have dinky, shrimpy ponytails. And I think it was 6th grade, the teacher put those, like, we all did our silhouette. And they were, like, all adorning, like, the top ceiling where ceiling meets the wall of the classroom. Yeah. And I remember there were some girls with these big, full-ass, bushy-ass ponytails.
There's some, you know who's got a nice ponytail? Billie Eilish.
Oh, she has a thick-ass ponytail.
Thick, silky, gorgeous ponytail.
Yeah, man.
Something sad.
Nice.
A couple dinky ponytails.
I agree.
Were they dinky because you were making 2? Could you make 2 dinks into 1 full?
No, one. Those would be pigtails. A ponytail is just 1.
I love that you're genuinely mad that I got the animal wrong. Not pigs, bitch, pony.
It's called a ponytail because ponies have 1 tail and pigtails have 2 tails, like real pigs.
I never knew that.
1 tail out of each ass cheek.
Wait, are they called pigtails just because they're usually curly?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why.
That seems why.
Yeah, that's why.
All right. Well, I never knew that you had a dinky ponytail. I'm sorry that you had to go
I have a
through
fake ponytail now that'll bust out for special occasions.
You wish. It's called an extension. It's like hanging up in your closet.
That's what it is.
Give me 5 minutes. I've got a great ponytail.
Put on my ponytail. I also can't not tell people that I have a fake ponytail on. So like I'll be like meeting with girlfriends, hugging, and I'm like, I'm wearing a fake ponytail like while I'm hugging. I can't just like, oh, you look nice. Thanks. It's a fake ponytail.
I feel like I'm about as good telling when a woman has extensions in as I am telling if a man is gay. Like I'm just not good at it.
Oh.
Like I just always think it's real hair, and then like I see them and they look like the Red Witch from Game of Thrones. Like when she takes her necklace off, they're just like straggles of hair. I'm like,
taking off your extensions at the end of the day is
rough.
Really humbling. I can tell when boys are British. I learned this the other day.
Because they talk like this, yeah?
Before they even speak.
Their teeth.
I've seen 2 groups of British teens in my neighborhood, and as I'm walking, I'm like, British. And then there were these 2 guys outside of the pot shop, and they were talking to the security guard. He's like, he's taking a girl out tonight, yeah? And I was like, knew it.
So they do say yeah after everything.
Do.
Taking a girl out, yeah?
He's taking a girl out. Why can't I lost my British accent? He's taking a girl out. I used to be able to do it.
It's like this. Taking a girl out, yeah? You're taking a girl out,
and he's kind of like elbowing his mate. That's what they say.
Gonna put a pig in the fig. They have a bunch of things.
Pigtail. Pigtail right at the keister.
This is a great episode to say we need to be funnier on.
Right. Everybody's like, they tried.
They tried. They tried. All right.
Jostens.
Let's talk about Otto Josten.
Oh.
He is patient. He is hardworking. He is a craftsman. He has the education of an 8th grader.
Oh.
Ironically, only graduated through 8th grade.
I think that's where mine capped out as well.
Yeah, definitely.
8.
Once you saw your stringy little ponytail,
like,
I'm going to dip.
Aim lower.
1897, he opens a small jewelry and watch repair shop in Owatonna, Minnesota.
Good for you.
1900, some local schools come around. They're like, we could use some trophies and some emblems for our school. He's like, great, I can figure that out for you. 6 years later, he adds class rings to his product line.
Oh, do you throw away trophies or keep?
What do you think? I couldn't throw away, 2 weeks ago when I was cleaning out my carport, I couldn't throw away, not even just, okay, I hate to bring up the Emmy, it's embarrassing. When you get an Emmy and it's sent to you, it comes in a custom-made box.
Oh,
so
yeah,
like you open it up and it's like
yeah.
the foam is like shaped like an Emmy, so you can set it in there. Not only is that in storage, so that made it to storage, that box.
That's a normal thing to keep. It's one of a kind.
In the carport, where things are less important, this is the stages of the Emmy. Emmy in my living room, custom-made box for the Emmy in the unit.
Okay.
Cardboard box that just says name of company that makes the Emmy, folded up in the carport because I couldn't get rid of that.
Yeah, like a mailing box.
The mailing box. But the official, like, company name on it. It'd be like if you
yeah.
collected, like I did this too. Like when I collected like Simpson toys, it's like Hasbro, like assorted series 1. Like it's like the thing that is supposed to be thrown away.
Yeah.
I find a little more special.
It ends up being rarer because
Because no one kept them except me.
Yeah,
So do I throw away trophies? No. I collect trophies that aren't even mine.
Do you really?
I'm wearing Jeff's class ring.
That's a good
You think
point.
I throw away trophies? No. Absolutely.
Trophies I find them to be ugly, take up a lot of space, and have zero sentimental value.
I honestly think, and again, I hate to bring it up, the only trophy I've ever won is the Emmy. I don't think I got any in school.
Like if you like play soccer, then you get like a little soccer piece of shit.
I quit basketball when I had to be skins. I don't think I ever like did soccer. I never got a trophy.
That's why you like your Emmy. It's your only trophy.
It's my only one. I may have gotten a few like ribbons. Probably like
for horseback riding
participation.
Sure.
Like he showed up.
Yeah.
Give him a ribbon.
It's a lower price point.
Do you have trophies?
I've thrown them all away. I have no.
You feel nothing for them.
Nothing towards a trophy. Like you're in a play. It's like
you don't get a trophy for being in a play.
You do get a trophy for being in a play.
I don't think that's how it works.
If you pay to be in the play, they give you a trophy.
All right. So 1921, we've got this other guy that we're going to introduce, Daniel Gainey. He gets a job in town teaching and coaching. He's like a really popular guy. He's like kind of a leader in the community. Other schools are like trying to poach him. They want him to coach it at their school. Jostens reaches out to him and like, hey, you know, we're thinking we could use a ring salesman. We don't have any. We love your like personality. Would you be interested in being a ring salesman?
I love that.
Now, at the time, he's making $240 a month being a teacher.
Okay.
That's about $4,500 a month.
Not enough.
Jostens offers him $100 a month. And he's like, let me see the rings. They seem nice. He's like, I may be crazy. But let's do it.
Wow.
So he goes for
a regular Gollum.
He loves his precious. So he takes a leap of faith. And in 1922, he becomes Jostens' first full-time ring salesman.
Cool.
And he's just really good at it. He's got that kind of personality. Not everybody can have like that kind of salesman personality and still be charming and make you feel like you're making the decision.
It's a gift.
It's a gift. He gets that all down. In his first year, he sells $18,000 worth of rings. That is $354,000 today.
Oh my God.
He sold so many rings in the first year that he's selling rings that the production company couldn't manufacture them fast enough. So he had to stop selling rings, go be the production manager at the manufacturing plant to get them all made in time and get them shipped out because it's his word on the line.
Yes.
And who wants a class ring in the summer after they graduated?
True. Good point.
So
it is
kind of like,
sensitive.
And something to know about rings at the time, I only read this in one place. I did not do any more research. I think it's interesting stuff. I'm just going to say it's true. They were all one size. So like you had to buy just like a basic size ring. If it like was too big for you, I think people put like wax and stuff on them to like keep them on their finger.
Wow.
And there was no gemstones or anything. They were much simpler. They're just metal. They'll have like an initial on it. I have my dad's high school ring. It's a simple affair.
Yeah. Wow.
But it's pretty neat.
No peace signs.
No peace signs. No.
Oh, he was a good salesman. He was just selling a load of crap.
He's just getting everybody to get on board with these things. So he gets that order out. 1923, he brings on 4 more salesmen. He trains them. Between the 5 of them, revenue soars to $70,000. That's $1.4 million today.
Oh my God.
And Class Rings just obviously becomes like the hero of this company.
It's like the Labubu of the time.
It is like exactly like the Labubu of the time.
Wow.
I mean, Otto still has his repair shop, but the rings are kind of what's really making this company.
That's the bread and butter.
Otto retires and basically tells Dan and his son, take over the company, do what you want with it. They sell off the repair business. They just don't think that it's necessary to have it. They have much bigger dreams. They use the money that they get from selling the repair business to buy the company's first ring manufacturing plant. So now they're able to like making rings themselves. 3 years later, Gainey is elected chairman and CEO. At this point, sales are approaching $500,000. That's 12 $12 million.
That is wild.
Just crazy.
For
the
an like invented product, kind of.
Basically, for being the
Wow.
first one, it's like the iPod of the time. Probably
Sure.
more than the Labubu. The iPod of the time.
the
Because I think that
Labubu.
has a little bit more lasting power. Labubus are dead, if you haven't heard.
They are?
I don't even think they're hard to get anymore. I think you can just go in and be like, I'll have a Labubu. Like,
Oh my
wait,
God.
someone's here. Someone's
Wow.
here.
So I hope you sold your Labubu stock.
I never got one. I had one sent to me and I gave them the wrong address and I never
yeah.
got one Labubu.
That's sad. That's sad.
I'd still like one with a Coca-Cola bottle if anyone out there has one that wants to send it to me.
Hmm.
1937, Otto passes away. Then we
Sad.
enter World War II. We talk about this literally almost in every show that I do
Medals.
because I'm
Hello.
always medals.
We
What are
need
they
these
going to do?
medals for helmets. We need these gemstones for decor on the suits.
What did I say?
Soldier
We don't have
suits.
gem suit. We don't have gem suits.
Oh, there's no gemstones. Yeah, you're right. Just metal.
Just metal. Their metal is valuable. So they get in the biz. They're making bullet dyes, which I think are the things that you use to make bullets.
Yeah, sure.
But they're also kind of stepping into things that are very natural for them. They make like the wings, like wasp wings, like things that people pin on. They're like Army outfits and stuff.
Cute.
The wasp wings were women Air Force service pilots, and you can find these online. You can get them on eBay. They're collectible items.
Those do seem cool.
Military insignia and awards. So they kind of just did what they did and moved it over into stuff for the military.
Cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. 1946, they added graduation announcements to their offerings. And in 1950, they bought and launched the American Yearbook Company.
Oh,
Which I don't know if they
smart.
bought it. They may have just launched it. But they're really like kind of figuring out like, we're going to own the school space.
Wow,
like, what
yes.
all can we do in that? It's kind of like Party City of the time.
Yes.
So it's like the Labubu, the iPod, and the Party City of the time. And Party City's like, yeah, we sell
If Labubu,
balloons.
iPod,
Wait,
and Party City had a baby, it would be Jostens.
Jostens.
Follow the math.
Fine.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
there's your movie. Get Matt Damon in here. Matt Damon will only play Otto. Otto dies in the first 12 pages.
It's like they put the celebrity in the trailer and turns out in a very small part of the movie.
And then he gets the Oscar. They're like, did you know he only had 4 seconds of
Yeah.
screen time and he got the
That's
Oscar?
it.
1958, they make their first acquisition, and this was an Ohio-based educational supply company, and they made diplomas.
Of course.
Another perfect thing to fit into their portfolio. And what's good about them acquiring all these things is class rings were a very seasonal sale moment. You sold them in the fall or you sold them towards the end of the year. And that was it. They weren't doing it in the like at the holidays.
Take a page out of Elf on the Shelf's book. Find a way to be year round.
Yeah, and make a Swarovski crystal ring for $5,000.
There you go. I'm sure they do.
I'm sure there is a Swarovski Jostens collab.
There must be.
So even more so now, they're really ingraining themselves into the school market. And as we're like in the 50s now, in the 50s, it's like, that is kind of like high school time. That's like Happy Days. That's like
Yes.
Letterman jackets. Like everyone's cool. There's this whole new kind of like coolness about being
High
in
school is very much at the center of culture in the 50s.
Absolutely.
At least through the lens of like how we remember it. Grease made in the 70s about the 50s.
Right, exactly. Which if Grease was made now, it would be about 2010.
If Grease, is that math right?
Oh, no, it'd be made about 2005.
Okay, if Grease was made now, it'd be about 2005.
If Grease was made now, it would be made after Sex and the City had already ended.
Oh my God. That is crazy. Tragic. Really
But let's
sad.
not dwell on that. So the 1950s class rings evolved from being like just a niche thing to kind of like this symbol of high school. And being like a Jostens salesperson at the time, like it's not like it's just like a guy like, hey, you want to buy a ring? Like this
Sure.
was like a whole ordeal. Like they would cultivate relationships with schools. So they would come back every year. They would set up like a big table with like a display case
That's
in
what
the
I remember.
hallway.
The display case and the table, like
Yeah.
near the front office where you have to walk by and not being quite seductive.
Yeah, and there's like a
Yes.
catalog you can order right then. They're going to like walk you through it. This is a time when people in general were usually taking pride in their jobs. To be like a Jostens salesman, man, it's like, oh yeah, I sell like the best rings. Kid, come over here. You look like a cool kid. You're on the football team. Let's get something. You got a girl, kid? Because that was the other thing. They were really, and you kind of alluded to this earlier. We also go through the whole like going steady boom.
Yes.
And when you go steady with someone, you got to give them something.
You need a symbol.
You got a ring or a jacket. So that really helped like this time period of.
You got to show these other boys that this gal's off the market.
Yeah.
She's
one's going to touch her. Or you're going to put this peace sign ring right through the skull. So, and they travel from school to school. Like, it's kind of like the salespeople are kind of like freelancers.
Sure.
They're not like Jostens employees. They're working on commissions. They're building their own portfolios. They're hustling. They're going all around.
It's also rare for like a kid to be targeted for like a business proposal. It
really is.
Like when you're 18 and you're in Victoria's Secret getting your free panty and they're like, do you want a Victoria's Secret credit card? And you're like, I'm a grown up. I'm being offered, like, it's like, feels very mature in a way that is very appealing. So like you're a kid, you're 16 walking through the halls and an adult is talking to you about like a sale of something with like, as if you're a grown up who can like process what's happening.
Yeah.
I feel like that was really part of the appeal too, is like, oh, you're talking to me. You like want me to buy this.
Yeah.
You feel really grown up.
And it's kind of one of the first things, like if you're involved with it, you're making decisions probably for the first time of like, this is who I am.
Yes.
I want a hawk on one side.
Sure.
I want my lacrosse stick on one. Wait, lacrosse in the 50s? I don't know.
Yeah,
football.
Sure.
Golf. What did they play in the 50s?
Tennis.
Pickleball. You don't know it yet, but your kids are going to love it. Do you get that reference? Back to the Future. Back to the Future goes back to the 50s.
Crazy.
If you made Back to the Future now.
I know.
So the 50s are just really good for them. 1959, they go public. 1962, they're up to $21 million in sales. I'm not even going to convert that. That's like $14 trillion now. It's like, it could probably support an entire country.
That is wild.
And in the 60s, they really it's a decade of acquisitions. We know that they've really honed in on the school space, but now they're buying book companies, greeting card companies, men's accessories, wedding rings they tried to get into for a while, library supplies, travel companies. They're just like...
I'm going to Ibiza. I'm going to go through
Jostens Travel Company, yeah.
Wowza.
There's spinning a lot of different plates.
Okay, cool.
1965, they're listed on the New York Stock Exchange. Then in 1967, the Green Bay Packers win the AFL NFL World Championship game. Do you know what that is?
No.
That would become known as Super Bowl I.
Sure, that's a big deal.
Right. So Coach Vince Lombardi, he reaches out to Jostens and like, you know what? I'd like to get a ring for all the players on the team. So Jostens like, yeah, we can make that happen. This is the first official football ring. Jostens will go on to make, so far has made 38 out of the 58 Super Bowl rings.
Oh my God. That is crazy.
Yeah. So it gave them a whole new avenue of income. And the first one, I mean, it's a gorgeous ring. It's got a big diamond on it, one single diamond.
You being into jewelry is so... It's like the only time like you're gay in that way. Like when you talk about the glitz and glamour of like a big chunky stone on a diamond ring, like...
But the thing about me is like, I already want to take this off. I don't like to wear jewelry for that long. And I don't want to be like one of those gays that has 6 rings on each finger. I've got a turquoise, like big turquoise.
Very Mike Tyson.
My shirt's halfway unbuttoned. I'm all tanned and leathery with a big
see that for you.
Turquoise and silver thing.
Yeah. Nipple rings.
You
can get a double hoop on your nipples.
Okay. We're talking about high school. So they make the first Super Bowl ring. Like I said, it's pretty modest by today's standards, as you probably know. And if you don't, go look at Super Bowl rings. What they've turned into
They're
is just
pretty chunked out.
Probably one of the biggest rings that Jostens has made. They also did the ring for the 2020 Stanley Cup.
Oh, wow.
Go watch the video for that thing. There's a whole video on this ring.
Takes 2 people to carry it in.
This thing this was for Tampa Bay Lightning, 557 diamonds.
Oh my God.
Per ring.
Where?
557.
Honey, this is a glove.
It's like covered in diamonds. You open up, diamonds just fall out of it. Like it just comes with a separate bag of diamonds.
That is crazy.
81 custom cut, genuine blue sapphires, our birthstone. with a combined weight of 25 carats.
Oh my
the
God.
estimated retail cost per ring, $66,000.
Insane.
Now, a little bit of sports ring history, just because I found it interesting,
Sure.
because I am gay, but also a jock.
Mm-hmm.
The tradition of getting rings for championship teams started in 1922 World Series. The players chose getting a ring over getting what had normally been given out, like lapel pins or engraved pocket watches. So that was when they first started doing rings. Today, the average cost of a Super Bowl ring is $30,000 to $50,000. It can set the team back like $5+ million.
Wow.
The NFL will pay for $5,000 per ring for the first 150 rings. The rest is up for the team to pay.
Okay. So how many people get a ring? Everybody?
Great question. So rings go to the players, the coaches, the executives, the team employees. Sometimes there'll be a similar but less valuable one that goes to like
the
me,
water
the
boy?
researcher.
Sure.
Like, send John, I guess, this ring.
Uh-huh.
But they can make anywhere from 300 to 900 rings for a team because sometimes the coach wants to pass them out to people.
That is, I assumed it just went to the
In my head, they
owners
made
and the
like 12
team.
because I don't know how many people are on a team.
Yes.
I'm like, they
20
make what?
max.
Like 20 rings.
That is
hundreds
crazy.
of these rings.
I hope like the people cleaning the toilets get them.
Absolutely, if they're part of the team. The team players will actually end up having to pay for a part of it.
Sure.
I think it
They
said
can afford it.
one of the teams they each had to pay $11,000 for the ring, but they got a $150,000 bonus for winning the Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
so sure.
So they literally just take it out of that. They just never even see the
They
money.
never even see it.
What I thought was interesting and I didn't know, the losing team also gets a ring, which
Really?
is a nice ring. It's not like covered in diamonds, but it's a very nice ring.
Wow, I thought only the winner got a ring. Wow, we're learning we're a couple of sports nuts.
I
We're
know.
learning a
just
lot of
couple
stuff here today.
jocks. We got to hurry up because we got to go play pickleball too.
Oh, that's right. Yes, we're late for our match.
And then the last little bit of trivia, 1985 is when they made their biggest ring. And I remember this guy and kind of was into it because I think he did a Coke ad, which was the only reason I would have been into him.
Okay.
But do you remember William the Refrigerator Perry?
Yes, I
He
know
was
that
just
name,
like
yeah.
this
just
big
a big guy, yeah.
dude, like a oh my God, I didn't even do that as a joke. He's literally like a refrigerator of a man. Because he had a door and he made
He had a
ice.
door.
So they made
cold.
him a ring. So the average man, I wear a size 11 ring.
Okay.
The average man wears a 10 to an 11. He wears a size 25. His ring was so big, you could fit a silver dollar through the ring.
My
And
God.
that is the largest one that they have made.
Wow. What if he became a proctologist after his career in the NFL?
Yeah, what if he became a
Bend over.
Ooh.
Elbows on the table.
Ring off, ring on or ring off? Up to you. Ring on. So there you go. There's some fun facts. 1968, Jostens gets into school photography.
Okay, here we go.
Why not?
Why not?
Why not? We've
Why
got their
not?
finger. We've got their... Oh, we don't have their head yet.
We don't have their head
We
yet.
have their
We're moving our
paper.
ways around the body.
We've got, we're eventually going to cover the whole body. I feel like-
Scoliosis tests. Somebody's profiting off of those.
I hated those. One, I hated just being in gym class. Two, like after class, everyone line up with your shirts off and one by one bend over.
In front of your gym teacher?
In front of your hot gym teacher. I mean, at the time, I didn't piece it all together, but I've definitely had thoughts afterwards.
Oh, yeah, probably.
But not my favorite time. But
Sounds
yeah.
like you.
So I feel like we've talked about having our school picture taken before. Like for me,
Have we?
I have all my yearbooks. So like all my young pictures, every single year I wore some cartoon shirt. It was Kermit the Frog. It was Mickey the Mouse. It was Spider-Man, the whole series. Then like my senior year.
Mickey the Mouse, Spider the Man.
Spider the Man, Bat the Boy. My senior year when I was a vampire, you have to take like your fancy like senior
I
pictures.
forgot about this. You like go to a different place. I
Yeah,
think
we went to
a
the
different place.
front yard of the school.
Yeah, but a different place.
I think we did go to a different, we went to
Yeah.
a studio, but then we also took like, I was like a vampire who had cleaned up. I had put on a light blue button-down shirt,
Okay.
which made my eyes look incredible.
I'm sure.
A blue vest. I had the Robert Smith hair, but I tamed it down.
Uh-huh. Was it yellow at this point or black?
No, it didn't go yellow until I tried to go Andy Warhol white in college. But this was like pure black, but probably some shaggy roots. And I had to take a picture like leaning on a tree as like a cute little vampire.
Uh-huh.
And they're pretty good pictures, but it was just such an odd, like picture day are your whole lives. When you're a little kid, like you get the free comb, which I always love getting. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Where you get a little black free comb to like fix your hair.
Sure, yeah.
It was just such an odd, like it's
having your hair brushed by a stranger is an interesting, and not with that like level of confidence like a hairdresser does it. It's like someone's mom, a volunteer, is coming, and I do that because now I volunteer picture day, so I comb strangers' hair.
Do you?
Yeah.
You fix their hair. Well, I had such like.
What do you do?
Towhead hair, like it was so straight and like white almost. Like mine was so easy to cut. I know. Do you go through now? I know. Like I don't remember my mom ever giving us instructions like be sure to smile or sit up straight or do this. Like we just went and did them. But now I see like these videos of moms who are like before the kid leaves,
really like coaching,
like show me how you're going to smile, and the kid will be like. And then it cuts to like how the actual picture turned out, and they're like, like
that's
all like
really funny,
winked out.
I mean, I've like helped. Now we have Life Touch at our school. Life Touch is the photo company that does the school pictures, and I've been there volunteering, and I'm the one like coaching the kids to smile. These kids, it's like 19-year-old stoners are like running the like picture thing, and I'm like, they're not getting the best performance
forward,
yes, the kids are not like really, and so I'm like trying to like say funny things to like get them to smile, get a genuine smile, because these kids are not bringing it. I feel like gone are the days of, I feel like it would be a guy with like a puppet, and as we were leaving I was like, we should have a fart machine. Like why do we not that should be like part of the kit, the picture day
it's just
kit.
like a little thing you could just
I know, but it's loud in there. You need like a commercial grade fart
machine.
Yeah,
brought to you by Jostens.
Exactly, they should get in the fart machine business, because you need something. It's rough.
What cracks me up is like at the time, and I'm assuming it's the same, like the options the parents had, they're like, I guess I need 48 wallet-sized pictures of my kid's face. I don't know, 6 8x10s probably is enough. I want one giant one that comes in a big cardboard sleeve. A bunch of little ones that they can pass out. Like
there are some that are stickers.
Oh, we did not. I don't think we had that.
Yeah,
option.
those came in middle school, I think, and you could like stick them on your books or your binders or whatever.
Yeah,
Did
now
I tell you a
it's
story that David we found in our like memory bin when he was in 5th grade was like his like awkward period, and he had one of those packs of like the envelope with the picture day pack in it, and it had a bunch of the little wallet sizes, and one was cut out, and we were like, oh, you had one that you gave to a friend, and the loose one was also in the envelope. So it was like he had cut it out, like thinking like, I gotta be ready when someone asks for my God, it make me cry when someone asked for my picture, and then nobody asked. Nobody asked. So heartbreaking. Even just like the culture about like signing the yearbooks, there was so much into that. Like, what are you going to write? Are you going to write, if a guy has a crush on you and he writes like XOXO, it's like, oh my God, I'm horny. Like, it's a very loaded emotionally. It feels like unnecessarily stressful.
There's all these tests throughout school to make you feel bad about yourself.
School is a series of opportunities to feel bad about yourself.
There's
Absolutely.
Valentine's Day where you have your little mailbox. There was like we had in high school, I think we had candygrams or cookie grams.
Yeah, it would be like $1 and somebody will bring you a goodie like from in the middle of your school day.
You send a treat to like the person you like most. I'm just sitting there. No one's sending me.
No treats are coming.
Whatever that treat was. Yearbooks was a big one. Yeah, a lot of opportunities to just really feel shitty about yourself.
Really preparing you for a life of insecurity.
Yeah, and look how we turned out.
Right.
I feel like it's probably a little easier now. I feel like there's probably a little more coddling in some stuff.
They're probably just like scan a QR code to like download like the whole cast of K-pop Demon Hunters signatures into your yearbook. It's probably like everybody is being protected from every humiliation, which it's like, I don't want kids to be humiliated just because I was humiliated.
Exactly.
Sure.
And now you can probably order like not even all those pictures and stickers. It's probably like magnets and mugs and
it's
blankets.
It's all on the website. It's like connected for Life Touch. It's like synced with Shutterfly. So it's like, mouse pads. It could be on a quilt. They keep all the...
I'm thinking I need 6 8x10s and I don't know, a dozen mouse. Honey, do we need like a dozen mouse pads?
It's fresh in my mind because David literally this morning said, if the kids ever need to get me a present, I need a new mouse pad. And I was like, oh, like one with their picture on it? He was like, yeah. So a custom mouse pad is at top of mind.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
You don't use a mouse pad?
I haven't used a mouse pad in 30 years.
Yeah, he's living in a different world. He's got his big like desktop PC and he's got a mouse pad.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
we'll get him. Father's Day's coming up in a month.
I know, that's a good point. I think we want to go to Vegas.
Present him his mouse pad at the Flamingo.
the mouse pad says we're going to Vegas. That'd be fun. I love when the present is revealed. Like you get like a car key in a box and you're like, why are you giving me a car key? I don't have a car.
Yeah.
And it's like, push the button. It's like, beep, beep, go outside.
I know you don't watch TikToks, but and these are videos that probably hit Insta too, but there's like one of the little boy who like wanted like, I don't know, a football, and he opens it up and he's like, this is actually like a dog toy. It's not like shaped like a football.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, I thought that was a football. And then like, I guess you're going to need a dog. And he turns around and the dad's holding the dog and like, he's like, I'm going to cry. And I'm like, that's okay.
That's
and it's
cute
like,
to deliver the present in a surprising order.
Yeah.
That's a cute thing. We should do that.
We should do
with
that.
each other.
Yeah. All right, 1960s, 1970s, let's get into graduation caps and gowns.
Of course.
They get into business recognition awards. I didn't even look into what that is. That's like top salesman trophy or whatever.
All that stuff, like the cap and gown. I feel like if you have, like, you learn after the first kid, like, this is all a scam.
Oh.
But like, I feel like you were one of 5 kids. Like, there's no way that like these kind of expenses continued on after the first kid.
Right.
It's very only child.
I'm the middle, so I got some, didn't get some. Allison at the end is like,
they got nothing.
Gets nothing, still paying off college loans.
Exactly.
Like,
there's nothing left for you.
they get screwed.
It's just a trick of parents with firstborns.
Yeah, exactly. They have become really the undisputed leader in class ring and yearbook sales at this point.
Sure.
Now they're moving beyond high school. They're like, why don't we get into college? Yeah, why wouldn't you? It's like everything just even more expensive probably. But
hey,
all
why
the
not the
same
workplace? Things. Oh, a world's best boss ring.
Everyone needs a ring.
Everyone needs a ring.
That's their slogan. Everyone needs a ring.
Everyone needs a ring.
Late 1960s, Dan Gainley decides to retire. At this point, he's a multimillionaire.
Wow.
He has 3 ranches, has one in Awatona, Scottsdale, Arizona, and Santa Barbara, California.
Wow.
Has a huge art collection.
Cool.
He has Renoirs. He has Degasses.
Oh my God.
The guy had for someone who was like, should I be a teacher or a ring salesman? Made a pretty good choice.
Gwyneth Paltrow should remake his life Sliding Doors too.
Oh, man. Sliding Doors. I'm ready for a new Sliding Doors. Matt Damon slides. One life is me. One life is his.
That's cool.
I like it. His son is now a board chairman. And when he leaves, some of stats for the company. They're selling 1 million class rings a year, 3 million yearbooks, 21 million graduation announcements and diplomas. Wow. They're working with 10,000 graduating classes. They're bringing in $73 million a year. That translates to $656 million. A lot of money.
Wow, that is a lot of money. It's a I'm not going to call it a manipulation because, sure, they're just selling a product. But this is a really tender time for a parent, like their child graduating high school. It feels like they're not in right mind. You know, it's like...
you know what I compare it to, and it's kind of dark? When someone passes.
Yes, and they say, like, don't make any decisions
But then here's a catalog of all the things you can do with the ashes or the...
Sure, and you end up getting, like, upsold on, like, oh, well, you don't want this, like, this rock-bottom price coffin. You want the nice coffin. You want the expensive urn. You want the whatever. It feels like that. It's
or
like,
vacation. It's like, wait, a Big Mac is $19? I'm on vacation. Yeah, give me the Big Mac.
Exactly. And you see it, like... It's part of the same point in a parent's life, but you see it at the graduation with all of this stuff. It's like you need to make the most of it. Like you're not in your right mind. This is like once in a lifetime. And then are you seeing like what's happening with like dorm rooms that like kids do? Has that crossed your?
I've seen
videos?
a little on TikTok of like a woman. Actually, last night the woman was sitting down with her son, like, tell him everything you got for your dorm room, and he's like, I got this pillow and this thing and that and this.
There's these crazy reveals, and I think it's specifically like gotten traction. Of course, like the Southern University, very like sorority house kind of thing where. The dorm room reveal is now like custom decked out by the parents, like with like custom neon sign with the kids' names, both girls' names, and like the bed is raised up and there's like all these like it's crazy. And it feels like it's parents kind of in this vulnerable state of mind where your child is leaving the house and you're feeling really bad and scared. And you're going to spend $10,000 on their dorm room and $100,000 on their cap and gown.
Can I tell you, I think the first one, I just moved into the dorm myself. Like,
okay.
no, I don't think
Your
my
family
parents,
wasn't even there.
I honestly don't even think my parents came. The first, I mean,
Third
granted,
child,
I only went to school 30 minutes away.
Sure, but
it's like,
still, I mean, like, can you imagine, like, you'd be like, do you want me to come with you? It's like, no, we're good.
I'm good.
Good. I'll see you on Saturday.
This is not a knock on, like, my parents at all. Like, but my mom, I think the first care package I got, it was like half of a used bottle of shampoo. It was like not like here's a box of all the latest, greatest things. It was like, here's some stuff that I think you could use.
Yes, everything. Culture has really changed for parents lately.
And I like the culture I grew up in. I was happy with it.
Because it's a lot of pressure. It's pressure on parents. It's pressure on kids. It's
and that's what I was going to say. They're also, I don't know what it's like then. And we had some of this when I was little because that's why my mom did the lacrosse, the alligator on my shirt. Parents want their kids to be the same as all the other kids. They don't want them to stand out. All the kids feel pressure of like being as cool or whatever that they can be and not
You just want to match everybody else and blend in.
Yeah.
Have you seen the controversy with, so you played sports as a kid?
Ish.
But back in my day, it was like you would have a thing of sliced up oranges and maybe like a juice box, a Capri Sun.
The cooler, we had the little jugs, like the blue raspberry jugs.
But it was like very low key. So now what's changed we had a little bit of this. There's some cities where it's even more out of control. LA is kind of like low key in this regard because everyone's kind of too cool for it. But like now after like a 4-year-old's t-ball game, every kid is getting basically a goodie bag with like toys, a Lunchable,
a takeaway,
snacks, Rice Krispie treats, granola bars, a
Chipotle
full-size Gatorade, a
coupon.
Chipotle coupon. And that's even like the shitty version of it. The fancy version of it that you're seeing, there's like
Erewhon.
You're getting like a custom cutout of the kid's face. Every kid on the team, Mama's making this with her Cricut machine.
She makes one of each kid?
One of each kid on a thing to like wave, custom like each kid's name on like a zipper pouch full of like custom lanyards and like insane the amount of pressure to make everything so like curated and bespoke and personalized and special. And then every mom is seeing this stuff online and being like, oh, I should be doing that. So it's like raising the game to like the nth degree. And it's like no one likes it.
And that mom is like making those videos like, look what I did.
Exactly.
And then they like turn off the camera and they're like yelling at their husband. They're like miserable in their lives.
Like the kids don't want this. All they want is for the mom to be calm. So if I made a promise to myself that when next time we do like an organized sport like that, I'm going to claim the first spot bringing the snacks, and I'm going to set the bar so low because that's what it is. It was the first time I learned about it. The family who went first, I was like, they need a full-size Gatorade, they need a Lunchable, they need a whatever, they need 4 different snacks.
Full-size Gatorade?
Yes.
We got little jugs.
For every kid. So now I'm like, I'm going to do that. I'm going to literally open up a cooler with orange slices and everyone gets a Capri Sun and that's it. And you're free. Everyone's free.
What else do you need?
What else do you need? Eat lunch at home. Why am I buying 14 kids lunch in this economy?
Insane.
Here's a gallon of gas while you're at it.
You go to Home State? I guess I'll take your banquet taco supply.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
God, I'm so grateful that I do not have to deal with that.
Right? I know.
So they're doing well. I mean, they're making almost over $500 million now in rings. It's just bananas. So when Dan leaves, he's left the company in very good shape. Unfortunately, we go into the 70s and there's just all of these things pitted against them. So they decide to relocate to Minneapolis, which comes with a lot of growing pains. You're going through this whole like Vietnam War, hippies, anti-establishment movement where like kids are like, class ring, man. We got to figure out.
We got to save the world, man.
Save the world,
wow,
man.
Interesting.
So kids are wanting less rings. There was a gold price explosion, which I did not know about.
I didn't know about that.
An ounce of gold in 1970 was $40. An ounce of gold as we get to 1980 was between $600 and $800. Gold just went off the charts.
Wow.
And then the other thing that I thought was really fascinating, which I knew a little bit about, but had never really thought about it as just like a very logical thing, was the baby boom. So the baby boom, all these people come back for more. They have 1 million kids. But like, that's like an actual, like, you can put a number to that.
Sure.
So like at the peak in like 1957, I think it was, there was like 4+ million kids born.
Wow, that is wild.
All those kids are going to enter high school at the same time. So for a company like this, that whatever that is, 12 years later, those numbers are going to be huge.
Wow.
That peak when they start to have less kids literally goes down because there's just less kids.
That is an interesting point.
And I never really thought about that before.
Yeah.
So in the 60s, they would see the attendance rising like 5% a year. 70s, it's rising 1% a year. In 1978, it actually goes down.
Interesting.
So all of those reasons together is why this may not be great for the company. So the way Jostens attacked it is they really grew their sales team. They're like, let's just make our sales team massive. We're going to we have a lot of these other companies. Let's ditch some of those. Let's put our priorities back on school.
Let's not be a travel agent also.
Maybe we're not a travel agent. Maybe we don't sell men's accessories. I didn't even look into what that was. Gloves?
Like belts.
Belts and
Yeah,
gloves. I mean, I
belts and
guess
gloves.
then they are kind of like a Things Remembered store where it's just like leather goods
Leather goods.
catch-alls and things like that.
Yeah.
So they sent salesmen to schools that hadn't partnered with Jostens yet. So they're just trying to get business that they didn't have yet.
Sure.
And they were able to grow in like a 6-year period. They grew from 33 to 39% going against all odds, which is pretty great. They started to reinvent their standard products. So the ring, and now we're getting the gemstones. We're getting a bunch
That long until gemstones.
I honestly don't know. That
long until gemstones. More stones.
So I'm not sure. I don't know exactly when stones hit the scene.
Wow. You have you don't know when Jostens introduced the gemstone onto the class
it's shocking.
ring? I'm shocked.
What people do know that the Emmy gives you all knowledge.
Exactly.
You have to look up nothing.
You called an old lady who worked at a Jostens.
They called an old woman that worked in a ring. They really just attacked the ring on how they can like make it more affordable.
Sure.
Like gold is crazy, so they start introducing all those. If you look at their website now, it's like PyCon, like all these weird names, like their own.
They're inventing metals.
Of all different.
That makes sense.
Colors and kinds.
It's hard because they're also competing with just like trends, like school, like how the ring is viewed for a student. Is it cool or not cool?
Right. And they have to change, like, I know in like 1999 with the millennium coming on, they made a whole new design because they're like, maybe people don't want a traditional ring. Now here's like the cool millennium ring. And like, you're looking at the rings now. I still like a traditional one.
Yeah.
I like this one a lot, but there's some neat ones out there now.
I'm never going to like the like new version of anything.
Well, some of them now just look kind of like a thick man's wedding ring.
Yeah.
It's just like a
thick, boring band.
Like a boring band with stuff in it. And then something they did that I thought was very interesting and very smart is they completely reinvented school spirit.
What do you mean?
So they put together a 35-page book on how a school can have more spirit.
What?
They're like, they would send their salespeople, they would have the salespeople would have meetings with like the class president and say, hey, you know what? If you throw like a rally, you can have like a spirit rally. You guys could have like a school-wide like Frisbee tournament and give out prizes.
And they would provide some of the prizes, like to foster school spirit, which would make somebody feel more connected to their school and then thereby possibly want to buy a ring.
Ding, ding, ding.
That is genius.
I mean, it's genius.
Wow.
It's almost like this company, it's like,
how can we sell them a ring if they don't even give a crap about their mascot?
Why don't we just help them care about the
Can we help them like
Thunderbird?
get them like pom-poms and like a little tiger suit or whatever we need?
I make a few little Thunderbird t-shirts and you're telling me I can sell $1 million in rings? Let's do it.
That's really good. That's genius.
Yeah. They're a smart company.
They are.
And it worked for them. Sales went up in the 1970s. They also decided that they're going to invest heavily in yearbook production. They spent like $10 million creating like an advanced facility to make full color yearbooks.
Wow.
No one had full color yearbooks for a long time. Like we move into photos, everything's black and white. Color is now like the next big thing. So they're just really putting, spending money to make money, like, and using their time wisely.
Good investment.
Yeah. They moved into sportswear, so now they can sell T-shirts that have the school mascot on them. They're literally just covering a child's body with everything that a child could have with school.
Shoes, braces, earrings.
Kind of bananas.
Yeah, they're moving all around, tip to tail.
So now they've covered everyone's bodies with everything they can think of. Their finger, their body, their hat, their gown, their jacket. They're like, we don't have anything else to cover. How can we still make more money? What if we start buying schools?
What?
They started buying private schools.
Why?
Because now there is profit. It's the same reason people people buy sports teams.
Oh, wow.
So now we own this school. This school will only use our products.
Interesting. So you're controlling the customer. So
we have everything from like whatever that term is from.
Why don't we buy the children? coming up.
Why don't we serve the children for lunch?
That is wild.
So this is a very short period in the company. 83, 84, they acquire private schools in Kentucky and California. 1985, their sales with all of it all in is up to $400 million. That's $1.23 billion.
That feels like plenty. Like, just like,
that's what I always think. Back. Like, even if like the next year, like you always see those things like, we only made 1.1 billion this year. I'm like, cool. Like, no, it has to always go up.
It has to grow.
It's so annoying. They enter the Fortune 500 status for the first time. And then in 87, they own 36 schools. And against advice from their analysts, they're like, you know what? Let's sell the schools. They sell all the schools, make a huge profit from it, get out of the school business, but basically like a house flipper. And like they were in the school buying business for like 4 years and probably made $100 million from it.
Should we flip schools?
Let's buy your child's school. I'm the owner now. So now they're a 90-year-old company. They have 9,000 people working for them, an independent work sales force of 1,400 people. And the guy who took over after Gainey, Bill Lurton, he is really getting a lot of praise for what he's done for the company. He's like making great profits. He's hailed in the business world. He's personally highlighted in Fortune magazine. 1990, he gets Executive of the Year by Corporate Report in Minnesota. He's just getting all these praises and accolades, and everyone loves him.
Of course.
Until 1992.
What happened?
Do you want the good news or the bad news first?
I'll start with good news first.
Okay. The good news is, in 1993, the producers of Cheers reached out to Jostens and asked them if they could make a memory book as a cast and crew gift to give out to everyone who had worked on the show.
The bad news better not be the fate of the character Coach after season 1.
Unfortunately, the bad news is the character of Coach... That's been a running joke of ours that I don't even know how to go into. I literally told someone about that running joke 2 days ago.
That's really funny.
The bad news is in 1993, they posted a net loss of $12 million for the fiscal year. It was the first loss since they went public in like whenever that was, 20, 30 years ago. Because of poor management, a few poor management decisions. Schools were getting tighter budgets.
Yeah.
And public demand was just greater for cheaper things. We had just gone through the extravagant 80s where everyone's like, buy.
We're tightening our belts.
90s, we're jumping and jiving at the Gap and we're tightening the belt on our wallets. So it was enough of a devastation for the company that Lurton announced his retirement in October of 93. And what sucks for him is like he really did, against all odds, took that company to great heights, but he leaves kind of on a sour note.
Yeah,
like it's kind of like, you know, tail between your legs.
Yeah, tucked between your legs.
So then a new president comes in. He gets rid of all the underperforming divisions. He replaces veteran executives, which is always like, you're too bloated. You're making too much.
Yeah.
Getting rid of the Miranda Priestleys, bringing in the cheaper
there you
meat.
Go.
Downsizing departments, doing all this snippety snip that you do to try to cut the fat. 97, they move into their 100th anniversary.
Sorry, what year was that?
97. Why? Is there anything that you can think of?
It just feels like it might be good for the coworkers to bond by maybe going to see a movie.
97 to me only means one thing, and that's a new logo for Jostens. And perhaps everyone who wanted to celebrate might go see.
Yeah, celebrate the new logo. Go see Titanic.
Go see Titanic. At this point, they're making more than half of all high school yearbooks. 40% of the country is buying their class rings. 61% of high school diplomas are made by them.
Wow.
Net earnings, $51 million. Just it's all money.
Money.
For their 100th year anniversary, this new president is like, you know, we want to last another 100 years. The only way you can do that is if you're willing to change, which I think any company, to last 100 years is pretty incredible.
Call it a day. It's like,
we're done.
Hang up your hat. Relax.
Hang up your cap. We're not ready to hang up our cap yet.
I'm ready.
They decided to move into retail. They bought a company that allowed them to compete with like JCPenney and Walmart, who make cheaper class rings.
Oh, okay.
They were never in retail before. They're very old school. It's almost Tupperware parties. Like, it's like, gotta go see the Jostens, man.
The in-person Jostens sales pitch. Yeah.
So they're, 97, they're moving up with the times a little bit.
Okay.
2001, we hit maybe a Hazinga.
9/11. That was a big Hazinga.
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Start with the good news.
Okay, we'll say this is the good news, I guess. This isn't even good. We had a student, Andrea Townsend in Portland, Oregon, who had kind of just had enough with Jostens.
Okay.
She felt like Jostens was being shoved down her throat by her school.
I agree.
She's like, what? You guys, it's a monopoly. Why do I have to buy Jostens?
Great question.
She's like, she looks into it. Jostens had a 3-year contract, but it expired, and they were still just showing up.
There you go.
Making everyone feel like they have to buy Jostens. If you don't buy this ring, you're not going to be cool. You can't go to, what are you going to go to graduation naked? You got to get
You don't have school spirit.
You don't have school spirit, Andrea. Well, she looks into it and she finds out, and she considers this the biggest issue. Jostens is using prison labor to make their caps and gowns.
This is the good news.
The bad news was 9/11.
Wow.
Now, this is not,
It's a particularly rude item to for a prisoner to have to make a cap and gown to set off a young person into their bright and bold future where anything is possible and they're behind bars. That's particularly mean.
You and Andrea would probably get along. We should track her down and have her be our second guest. Andrea Townsend from Portland, Oregon. You still fighting the good fight with Jostens? You know, I didn't look into it. I'm sure there was a moment where this was discussed between prisons and companies. And maybe it's an okay thing. I think she makes some good points. One of her problems was, you're in prison and you have the ability to get out of prison. While you're in there, use your time to learn a skill that you can use on the outside.
That is great.
The only skill they're learning is for sweatshops. There's not many places they're going to leave prison where they have to make 100 gowns in a day.
Yeah.
So she didn't think that was great. And then she brought up another really good point. Caps and gowns are made out of polyester and synthetic materials. We use them once. They're shoving these things down our throats. It's when am I ever wearing my cap and gown again?
So that is how it is. It's you bought it. It probably cost $250.
Yeah.
And then it sits in a dry cleaning bag because that thing's stinky.
Oh, yeah.
Sweating.
Yeah.
Sweating out the wazoo.
Covered in and beer.
And it sits in a dry cleaning bag in your closet until your parents are like, we're moving your childhood bedroom out. You got to do something with this.
Yeah. And they're like, I don't care. Just throw it
on the pile. It's not like a wedding.
It's not like a wedding dress. My son will graduate in this.
My son will graduate in this.
It's just a dumb piece of it's the same, literally probably the same company that made my vampire cape.
Probably.
It's a black polyester fabric.
A very unpleasant fabric touch-wise.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do I did keep my cap.
A cap you can keep in a shadow box.
Shadow box. You could just keep the tassel.
Honey, rent both.
Rent both.
Rent both. $19.99 rental fee.
4 words. 3D printer.
3D print a gown?
Why not? He said to go into another 100 years, you have to change.
That's a good point. So she's saying, why are people buying these? You were the ones.
They fought the good fight. They got students involved. They got the principal involved. Nothing really came of it.
Sure, it's the kind of energy toward a cause that only a high school senior can muster.
100%. 100%. This is my cause. I did look up. I found an article with Jostens, and there was a quote in it from this girl about why she bought. There was a resurgence in the 80s for their class rings, and this girl's like, I bought mine, and I'm gonna cherish it forever. And I'm gonna wear it for a while, and then I'm gonna put it away, and then I'm gonna show it to my kids because this is a lifelong treasure of mine. And I tried to find her and reach out to her to
say,
see.
Do you still have your
I just was curious if you still treasure this ring. The one person I found, I wasn't sure if it was her, and she did not respond.
Oh, that's really funny. Hi, I'm a researcher for a investigative podcast. Basically news, NPR style journalism.
Did you go to high school in Nebraska in the 80s?
Do you still treasure your class ring as you once vowed to do? Or has it been cast off as a forgotten memento of a time gone by?
I have a quote here that's directly from you, and I hate to do this. I'm sure you're busy, probably in the middle of lunch. You swore... Have you passed it on to your children?
No, of course.
She just starts crying.
It's garbage.
She's like, I haven't found love yet. I have no children.
Jeff gave you his, and he was going to throw it away. His options were throw it in the garbage or mail it to you. Nobody wants it.
Nobody wants it. Thrift stores don't even want them.
Wow, yeah.
Nobody wants it. We'd take it at Skid. Oh my God, everyone's into the Skid. Everyone's just walking around Skid Row in caps and gowns.
With caps and gowns and class rings.
That would be incredible. 2003/2004. We've got good news, bad news.
I'll take the good news first.
Good news is the popular news outlet, The Onion,
Heard of it.
created an advice column called Ask a Jostens Class Ring Salesman.
Okay,
So
cute.
it was like people would write in like problems with their marriage, and then the salesperson would just kind of get around to like trying to sell them a ring.
It's very funny.
It's pretty funny.
That's cute.
Bad news, Jostens acquired by private equity. Doesn't even really seem to be that bad for them.
I'm sure it was a pretty good payday for all involved.
Today, 2026, revenues of approximately $236 million.
Yeah, they're not exactly crying from their balcony.
Yeah, this isn't like the Chipotle private equity.
Yeah.
Other industrial...
Did you hear that headline? If you want more Chipotle, just say you ask for a bigger scoop.
Yeah, I heard the president say that.
Yeah, the president said that.
The president,
You say, like, can I have a little more? And they will. They have to do it. The president said so.
I honestly have not had Chipotle in probably 5 years, but I have been craving it recently. Just the idea of it.
It just depends which one you go to. I've been to some really rough Chipotles.
That's why I stopped going. I went to 2 in Glendale on the same night, and there was like stuff smeared everywhere.
If you walk in and you see crumpled up napkins on the table, you see shit all over the floor, turn tail and run. Find yourself a tidy Chipotle.
Untuck tail, turn and run. Industry trackers, they're saying they make $236 million. Other trackers say that they think they're making between $900 and $950 million.
Okay, so fine.
We're fine.
Nobody cracked the case on renting the gown. They're still selling those?
Still selling them. I looked at their website. They now sell like...
I have an idea. How about the school buys 300 caps and gowns of all different sizes, and then you just wear it and then give it back to the school when you're done?
Like bowling shoes.
Because
it's basically, if you're going to have anything that's one size fits all, it could be a cap and gown.
That is so true. And I wore bowling shoes longer than I wore a cap and gown.
Me too. We've all stolen a pair of bowling shoes. I probably wore bowling shoes on graduation day.
You probably did.
That's such a senior thing to do.
Totally.
I looked at their website last night. They now sell like $200 belt buckles.
Oh my God.
They have like a summer playlist with like really lame old songs like Justin Timberlake and Panic at the Disco. I was like, cool. Can't wait to hear the new Panic at the Disco.
This is emptynesterstobe.com. Panic buying something to feel one last sliver of connection to their baby who is leaving the nest.
Totally.
Yes.
They have Letterman jackets, of course, and then something that I thought you would really enjoy.
What?
On the app.
Nope.
You can virtually try on the ring. It's basically you just have your hand and it just like puts
Don't tell me it uses augmented reality.
It uses augmented Swarovski crystals.
Oh my God, that's ridiculous.
So be sure to get the Jostens app.
That like where you can, they have that on like a lot of websites now where it's like, see the lamp in your room and you like open your camera and you like, it's basically like Pokemon Go.
Augmented reality is so dumb.
You move your camera around and there's a lamp that's somehow like 9 feet tall in your living room because it doesn't calibrate to the actual dimensions and scale of your space.
Right. I did a Bjork augmented reality like experience and like at some point, like early in it, like you like your hands, like you can see your hands and you're going through space and doing all these things. My hand just turned into remote control and I was like, have these glasses on. I'm like, I don't think this is right. They're like, no, just go with it. I'm like, no, my hand looks like a remote. They're like, oh yeah, that's not right.
This is like for the operator to like change a setting.
Yeah.
I was like, I did the Titanic.
So lame.
Oh, you should do Pokemon Go. I think there's a Pokemon in my backyard. I've heard from a teen. I heard from a 13-year-old there's a Pokemon in my backyard.
All right, I'll grab it when we're done here. I guess I have none. I'll have to download the app. I'll have to delete Jostens where I'm trying on rings. And that's pretty much all I have. I have a couple of fun facts that are actually fun.
Okay.
Once, when Jostens got behind on a yearbook order, they chartered seats on a plane to ship a stack of yearbook covers to its plant so the books could be completed and the kids could get them before summer.
That's cute. I like that.
That's fun. I found a newspaper article. This isn't a fun fact. I just found this a very weird piece of journalism.
Love it.
This is from 92 when they were shutting down a plant during that one period where things got rough. They had to lay off a bunch of people. And this article is all about people that are leaving. Some people are devastated. They had been there for 50 years or however long. Some people are looking forward to opportunity.
Sure.
And the article says this. As part of a strategy to cut costs, Jostens announced in January it would close the Summerlin plant, eliminating more than 300 jobs. The company began reducing its workforce in April, and by Thursday, only about 55 employees will be left. After today, only a handful of stragglers will remain, cleaning up and loading equipment into trucks, heading to the company's other facilities. To many employees, their last hours on the job were like the funeral of a beloved aunt. They were sad, but somehow happy too. What?
What happened with you and your aunt? She was beloved, but you're a little happy she died?
This is in like a Minnesota newspaper.
That writer's mom or dad, the sibling to the aunt, is very curious what they're talking about.
What did Becky do?
So
to
I
you?
remember at your aunt's funeral, you were crying. I saw tears, but there was also a wry smile that crept across your face as the coffin was being lowered into the ground. Does this explain that?
Could you help us understand that? I just thought that was...
Everyone knows when your aunt dies, you're a little happy.
I'm a little happy my aunt died?
More attention for me. What a psycho.
I get the quilt now.
That is so crazy.
And then this is the last one. I remember thinking it was funny at the time. I haven't reread it. I hope I still think it's funny. This was from Quora. You know how I like to check out
the
Quora.
most demented questions and answers found on the internet.
So the question presented on Quora was, how popular are high school class rings these days?
Good question. I'm actually curious.
Only 2 replies, only one that I found important enough to repeat on the pod.
You have to, they give you like 2 replies for free and then they want you to pay.
Oh, is that what it is?
Does anybody pay for Quora?
I gotta see what reply 3
I read
is.
2 of the most psychotic responses I've ever read. Are there possibly 9 or 10 more I could read? $9.99 a month to pay for this?
Charge it to the pod. It might be worth it.
It might be worth it.
This was the reply. Not at all, really. Nobody at my high school is getting one. Mostly because you can go to a jeweler and get a better ring for half price.
That's a smart shopper.
Past tense, by the way, priced. I love it when people like to be snarky and then have a misspelled word. It brings me such joy.
Do you like to point it out in a Facebook comment when somebody's
No, I
somebody?
just treat it like my dead aunt. I laugh and cry. If you want my opinion, I think they're dumb.
No.
A ring to say I graduated high school, that's not too much of an accomplishment.
Oh my God.
And most other people in my school district think so too.
Oh, wow.
I like when people speak for an entire population.
An entire district.
We all think high school's dumb, right, guys?
This is a teenager who's never once been asked their opinion, and she's just like, it's a girl.
On Quora.
And she's just feeling like, finally, my chance to set the record straight.
Cracks her knuckles, wearing a class ring, by the way.
By the way. So hypocritical.
Well, listen, I didn't want it. My mom bought it for me.
Totally.
I mean, I have it. I may as well
Also
wear
talking
it.
about like, oh, it's like everybody graduates high school. That's not even an accomplishment. Honey, some of us barely made it by.
It is an accomplishment.
It is an accomplishment.
I wish I could find her.
Yeah.
Turns out this is the same woman who said she would cherish her ring forever.
Whoa. Or her daughter.
Or her daughter, son of Jolene. This is daughter of Jolene. There you go. That's Jostens, another company.
Wow.
You know all about him. Where do you stand? Is it on or off brand for you?
Off brand for me.
Whoa.
I didn't want one then and I don't want one now. Rent your ring. Rent it all, baby. Rent the runway. I got my newlies in the mail. I'm going to have a batch of 6 new items to wear. Now I'm all about the rental.
You're like Jennifer Hudson in Sex and the City.
She rented her bag.
Bed, bag, and borrow or something.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be...
You're wearing a class ring, so keep that in mind.
It's going to be an on-brand for me. I'm trying to think how much. It is a weird company. I do feel like there's probably more underbelly stuff than I dug up. Like
more than the prison labor.
The prison labor, I feel like was like an actual initiative at some point. That was like, we found a way to help. And like, I don't think it was them like, we got to get it. We'll have prisoners do it.
It could be. I
think it was like a state initiative.
Sure.
That was
very intentional.
Didn't last very long.
Uh-huh.
I feel like they're probably monopoly. I get the feeling that they're bullies, but I can't prove anything.
I can't prove it.
So I'll say, I'm not raging hard, but it's an on-brand for me.
Okay, that's fair. As someone who wants 3 more class rings, that tracks.
Yeah, but I don't care if they're Jostens.
Oh, wow. They could be off-brand.
They could be off. They can be. There's competitors.
There you go. Okay.
All right. Well, there you go. That's our show. Episode 156 in the can.
Oh my gosh, look at us go. Let's get to our little Wheel of Freaks and our shout-outs.
Yep. Before we go, let's find out who they are. And if you don't know what it means to be a freak of the week, it means that these people played our Insta Egg game. What's our Insta Egg game? Every Wednesday on Instagram on our story, I post a little puzzle to give you a clue of what our brand is going to be that week. If you can guess that brand and let me know what it is, I'm going to send you a little freak badge and add your name to our Wheel of Freaks. I'm going to spin it 5 times, and those lucky winners are going to be our Freaks of the Week. Who is it this week? Why, it's Allison with 2 L's and a Y.
Wow.
Okay, Ally Son. Ally Son. Thank you, Ally Son. Jess, Damery, Rachel, Bernard, and Catherine. And I also wanted to give a couple of special shout outs.
Wow.
One to Tim Sylvia, longtime listener, gift giver, has sent us things. He has recently gone through a very major surgery.
Oh my goodness.
And has come out of it and is healing. Ooh. And we are sending him lots of love. And we hope that maybe our pod is giving you a little bit of laughter in your recovery time. We appreciate you. I know you've been around listening to us for a long time. So I'm glad that you got through that, and we are thinking about you.
Yes, thinking about you, Tim.
And then I wanted to give one more shout out to a very devoted brand freak. This is someone who had a milestone birthday last month.
Oh, wow.
They turned 30.
Oh, okay.
Now, this is a guy who already has his bachelor's degree and then was like, you know what? I think I want to do something else. Goes back to school to follow a new path.
Wow.
Is now graduating that school. Not only loves the pod, got his wife to listen to the pod, so got us a listener.
I love that. Hope they listen on 2 separate devices.
I hope you listen on 2 separate devices 3 times a week. So his wife, Carrie, just wanted to let him know that she is very proud of him for being brave enough to try new things. And I will say you're 30. It's like, you're good.
You
like,
have a lot of time
you
to
have
try
a lot
many
of
new
time
things.
left.
Congratulations. Good for you making a new path. Pivot. New career, new life, new dream.
30 and feeling dirty.
30 and dirty.
Getting all raunchy.
I like that now we're like a Coast 103.5 LNK, whatever her name is, like during the holidays where she's like, John's thinking of you, and he just thinks you're the best mom and such an amazing wife, and he dedicates this special song for you.
I love that we have 2 completely different references, because I was thinking the same thing yesterday. I was like, I love that I'm now Casey Kasem.
Yeah.
And she's like, your wife, Carrie, just wants you to know she's so proud of you, and what a great father you are. I have no idea if they have children. But
well, I love that. We'll do shout-outs on people's behalf. Sure,
we'll do shout-outs. She's like, will you give them a shout-out? I'm like, sure.
Yes, of course.
Can we do them all? No. If we get too many, are we going to start charging? Yes.
Charging.
We're going to send you a Venmo request.
$5.
Did I even say his name? Wait, I don't even think I said his name.
Say his name.
Avery Ring.
Avery Ring.
Avery Ring, congratulations on winning the shout out.
You won the shout out.
And there you go.
You know, we'll skip our iTunes shout out then, because those are great shout outs.
Yeah, we don't need to do that.
Amazing.
And if you're not following us on YouTube, go subscribe. It's free and we need it. We're like so close to getting to 1,000. And if we get to 1,000, I'll stop asking for at least 3 weeks.
Does anything happen if we get to 1,000?
You can actually earn money at 1,000.
Oh, okay. So that's helpful.
So we're at like 758.
Great,
so
get us there.
Get us to 1,000. It's
that.
absolutely free. You literally just hit subscribe.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. You get some cash our way. If you want to play John's Insta Egg game, check us out on Instagram at OnBrandThePod or on TikTok at OnBrandThePodcast, where you can see supplementals, behind the scenes. Yeah, behind the scenes. Instagram stories. Just now we recorded one. You can chat with John in bed in jeans with his peeps. Every night, callers are standing by. And with that, we'll be back next week with an all-new episode.
And remember, we may go off topic, but we'll always be on brand.
Bye.
Bye, guys.